Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like ye a lot. I really wish I would have done this modification for the Ibex 450 months ago, miles ago. I recently installed a set of stiffer clutch springs on the bike. They are actually meant for a KTM 790. Thankfully, a friend of mine, Fallon, he has the exact same bike, and he did all the research and found that these will work perfectly with this machine. They're a little bit longer in length. You'll see that in the previous video, but they work. And let me tell you, just getting here to the trail, I feel like a night and day difference with the clutch. I actually have the old springs in my pocket. And let's face it, this bike, it's a heavy bike. And it needs, that clutch needs to grip as soon as you let go of the lever. I'll show you these in a second, but why can I compress this with my fingers? I have no idea why. It just shows you they're weak springs. What that results in, if you feather the clutch quite a bit and you're getting those RPMs spinning, that clutch basket spinning, and everything's spinning super fast, and you let go of that clutch, those friction plates aren't going to grab as well as they do now with the stiffer springs. I am out at my beautiful local OHV area. I'm going to take you guys for a ride and just tell you exactly what I'm feeling with the new clutch springs. I did put, well, you have to put a new gasket sealer. Closer look at this. Everything looks like it's sealed up nicely. I let it sit for a few days, just let everything settle and set. The clutch pull is the only downside, and I wouldn't consider it a downside. You will feel a little bit more pressure. It's going to take a little bit more force to pull that clutch in, but it's not drastic. From the OEM clutch pull, it's maybe, I would say like 60%, 70% more, almost like double. But OEM, this thing was like, it was like putting a knife through melted butter. There was really no feedback, and I did feel slippage, especially like on Red Cone Pass when I was doing the ascent to the top. When I was on those really steep grades and I was feathering the clutch and I was letting go, it was like almost like it would take a couple more seconds for that thing to fully lock in. But now, like I say, I should have done this upgrade earlier. Now, be careful, because I'm pretty sure this is going to void your warranty. Any kind of internal stuff you do like that, no good. So be cautious. Maybe send CFMOTO an email if you're doing this, if this is going to void your warranty. I'm not too worried about my warranty on this bike, so just a heads up, okay? And if you're in Northern Colorado and need help with this, hit me up on Instagram. I could possibly do the job for you, or help you with it. Let's hop on the bike and go for a cruise. It sucks. The sun goes down so fast now this time of year. We're gonna get snow here soon, so I'm trying to get as much riding in as possible. We're gonna hit some of Johnny, some of these steeper grades, just drop the clutch in and see how well this bike handles with the whole new setup. Just from getting here, like I said, I love it. I love it. Let's get rolling. Quick peek at the OEM. As you can tell, I can almost fully compress these just in my hand. Another huge word of advice: when you're tightening your cable on the clutch, make sure you have some space right here so you can see the cable a tiny bit. Kind of a basic thing everybody typically goes off of. Enough room to stick a nickel in here. As the whole clutch basket heats up, the metal will slightly expand, and if you have this too tight, you could be potentially pulling apart your clutch basket just slightly and slipping the friction plates. You might not be able to feel it, but it's gonna cause premature wear on your friction plates. Here we go. Woo! Yeah, it just feels better. The feedback is so much better. Oh, I was wondering what the heck is going on. I don't have, oh geez, we're in a steep spot. Traction control. There she goes. Oh yeah. just do a quick little run. Most of this area is pretty techy. What I would like to do, hopefully some of the guys can still come out and ride. I know of a couple of local riders that own the same bike. Fallon, of course, already did the spring upgrade. Trevor, I believe, did not. His family owns Waypoints West Adventures. It'd be fun to get him side by side on his OEM bike, original springs and the aftermarket springs. So like I was saying before, you know, you're probably thinking in your mind, well, so for springs, what about the clutch pull? It's not bad. It's not any harsher than my T7, and I have the longer actuator from Camel ADV, which increases the friction zone and makes it easier to pull in. And this is not going to get tiring at all. It's a very nice pull. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just trying a couple of clutch dumps. Yeah. Those OEM springs are just too soft. I've had a few people comment in the forums where I posted a link to the install video that they have done the upgrade, and they also see a night and day difference. It's not just some kind of placebo effect where, you know, you do something and you just try to convince yourself that it helped. You put all the work in. No, this makes the bike feel much better. Yep. So 5K miles on the original friction plates and everything. Just visual look at them. They look fine. I didn't measure. There was really no point. I probably should have, but they feel fine. You guys want to go play around some more techie stuff? I think we have a few more minutes. So one of you commented on my Red Cone Pass video about descends and how to approach them. I will do a video for you. It's just, I don't see myself as really a teacher. I just progress in my own riding by watching videos here and there and just hours and hours of on the bike. And I'm trying to figure out how to translate that into a teaching video. But here's a steep descent. So a quick little thing. When I approach these, first things first, you don't want to start on the edge, especially if you're a beginner or new to riding, trying to learn this stuff. So let's say we're starting out kind of from here. Okay. So as we're approaching a descend, make sure you know where your rear brake is, have a good feel for it. If you have a hard time finding it, go on a flat parking lot, get used to where the rear brake position is and your front brake. I have 3 fingers here, 3 fingers here. I'm in first gear right now. I will stand. Okay, so here we go, steepness. So, front brake, clutch in. Oh, see, I killed it. Going a little too slow. I'm trying to just show you control. See how I'm doing both front and rear? Typically, I'd go much faster down this, but the rear is sliding, right? And I see a lot of videos where they're telling you, 60% here, 40% there. It's going to be impossible for you to keep that percentage of front and rear brake on a descent like that, because you're constantly readjusting how much front brake, rear brake. Typically, you're readjusting your rear brake. I tend to keep the same amount of pressure on the front brake and then kind of on and off on the rear. You can hear it sliding a little bit. But anyway, I'm trying to brainstorm a video idea where I can better showcase maybe some downhill techniques since one of you asked for it. Anyway, let's go some of that techie rock stuff and hopefully I don't hurt myself. Woo! Oh yeah. All right, one more time down. And I'm gonna wrap it up. I just want to give some feedback on what I thought about the new clutch springs. I think they're fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. I will be doing a group ride in a couple days in this area, so a couple adventure riders. It'll be fun. I'll try to film that for you. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick follow-up video. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the install of the clutch springs. I hope that helps some of you out if you need a visual on how to do that. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Go ahead and put our springs on. Get our plate back on. There's only one way this can go.